What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of The Break Room. This week, we're going to be taking a look at a set of wrenches that's been around for a very long time with them. I'm going to open them up, show you guys what's inside and why you need to add these to your tool collection. So you guys stick around. This one's going to be a good video. Alright guys, like I mentioned in the intro, this week we're going to be taking a look at a set of wrenches that's been around with them for a very, very long time. Now, if you notice, this is the DPW100. It says so on the box, but one of the things it says is a drain plug wrench set. Now, a lot of people look at these and they kind of get scared of these, thinking they're a wrench set that's only designed for drain plugs and they may not be as strong as a regular wrench. And that just is not the case. So once you open that box, this is what you get inside. If you notice, it is a very nice heavy-duty tool roll that's Velcro secured, and that way you don't have to worry about your wrenches falling out. So for you guys that's looking to add a set for your truck, side-by-side, whatever, this is a great wrench set to add in that spot just because of the tool roll. Once you get it inside, you'll see the full polished chrome wrenches that's in here. They are an extra long wrench, as you guys can see. There is a 15-degree offset on the head that's going to make this super nice when you're working on stuff. That way you clear your knuckles and you don't have to worry about hitting it. Now it is a 12-point head design, so that's going to allow you to have a little more flexibility since it is not a ratcheting wrench and you can get into spots, and a 12-point just makes it a little easier. I know there's a lot of hate with 12-point wrenches versus 6-point wrenches, but we're going to show you these over here on the meter and show you just how strong these wrenches are. You do not have to worry about these wrenches. They do offer a full lifetime warranty, but like I say, we'll put it on the meter and I will show you just how strong the heat treatment is on these, which makes these wrenches very, very good for everyday use in every situation you want to use them in, and not just on drain plugs. So I did mention they was extremely long. As you guys see here, this is the 16 and 19 millimeter all-in-one wrench here. And the overall length of this wrench, which is the 16 to 19, is about 16 inches, just a touch over 16 inches. So it's going to give you that added leverage that you need to get those tough bolts loose. This set has every wrench in it without any skips other than the 9 millimeter. You have the 8 by 10, the 11 by 12, 13 by 15, 14 by 17, and the 16 by 19. Like I mentioned, it does come in the case. It does have even the 8 and 10 is an extremely long wrench for what it is. This one come in at just over 9 inches, I believe it was. So that's going to give you that added length to get down in spots, as well as the added leverage that you need to break it loose. So we've talked about these wrenches and how nice they look, but everybody wants to know, how well do they work? So what we're going to do, we're going to go over here to our meter, we're going to set up our machine, and we're going to put this to the test. We're going to be using the 16 millimeter today to just see how strong it is, and that way you guys will know that these wrenches are meant for work. So without any further ado, let's go over there and take a look and just see what these bad boys can do. All right, guys, so the test we're going to do over here is pretty simple. We've got a hex in here that's going to simulate a 6-point fastener that we would normally use our wrenches on. And we're going to apply pressure on the wrench, and you'll see it here on the meter. Obviously, the meter displays 1,623. That's the maximum foot-pounds that this meter can take. We'll zero it out. Once we start applying pressure, you'll see that number go up, and once it gets to the maximum peak torque, that number will stop. So we're either going to go to failure or whatever, but before we do that, I want to make sure you kind of understand what a 16 millimeter bolt is designed to take. So a 16 millimeter bolt is classified as that M10 bolt. So when we look at our bolt chart, you can see a 16 millimeter head diameter does put it in a M10 classification. We go over here to our torque specification chart and we go down to the strongest class bolt, which is a 12.9. We go over to the M10 section. You'll see that it is a 64 foot-pounds is the maximum torque that the bolt manufacturers recommend putting on an M10 bolt. Obviously, in real world, it may be a little more, maybe a little less, but we know that's kind of a baseline where the bolt manufacturer says the M10 bolt should fall as a maximum tightening torque of 64 foot-pounds. So we're going to go through the motions. We're going to see what we can get to, see if the wrench slips or breaks at some point, and then we'll all know what it does together. I will be using a little cheater pipe on this test. All right, so we've got a wrench on here. You guys see it's zeroed out. We're going to put our cheater pipe on here and we're going to let her eat. All right, so there we have exceeded the maximum specification of the bolt. And we're just getting started. There we have doubled the maximum specification of the bolt by the manufacturer. So I think we have proven the point that these wrenches are extremely strong compared to what the bolts they should be used on is. All right, so something's bending right there. We're going to stop, because that's what you should do when you feel your tool failing. So there you go, guys. You see how the wrench bit, it did not slip. We got to 325 foot-pounds before the end started bending. And this is, remember, this is for a bolt that's designed to be maximum torqued at 64 foot-pounds. So that's close to 5 times what the bolt manufacturer says it should have torque specs on it. This should prove that these wrenches are extremely strong and will hold up for you. So do not be scared of these wrenches. Before you run off, we have one little special thing for you guys that stuck around, so check this one out. All right, guys, so you've made it this far, so that means you deserve a reward because we appreciate you watching these videos all the way to the end. So if you made it this far, we're going to give you a discount code off of the DPW 100 set, which is the set that was shown today. If you use the code POP, all one word, as you see it on the screen, it will save you 20% off of this wrench set, and we will even sweeten the deal a little more and throw in a free bottle opener for you, because nothing beats a nice cold drink after a long day's work. So you guys check this out on bimtools.com. Get you a set of these long pattern double box in offset wrenches. Save yourself a little money while you're doing it. Have yourself a bottle opener and a cold drink on us. You guys have a great one. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Like always, guys, if you liked the video, hit that thumbs up. Y'all have a great weekend, and we will catch y'all next time. See ya.